In this video, we discuss another token category, identifiers. So this is another series video in token series. What is an identifier? An identifier is a name assigned to various C programming elements. If we assign any name to a programming element in C language, that particular name comes under identifier category. Now, what are those programming elements that we can assign names? Those programming elements are variables, arrays, functions, structures, unions, enumerated data types, etc. Coming to rules of naming identifiers, we need to follow certain rules in order to assign names to programming elements. An identifier is formed using lowercase alphabets, uppercase alphabets, digits, or underscore. So we can form an identifier by the combination of all these four entities: lowercase, uppercase, digits, or underscore special symbol. Second one, an identifier must start with an alphabet or underscore. That means the beginning letter in an alphabet, it should be an alphabet or it should be an underscore. No other symbol is allowed. That means an identifier should not start with a digit. Third one, no other special symbol is allowed in an identifier except underscore. Only one special symbol is allowed in identifier, that is underscore. Except underscore, no other special symbol is allowed to use in identifier. And last one, an identifier length should be up to 31 characters. So this is compiler dependent. In some compilers it allows more than 31 characters, but a reasonable or a reasonable identifier name can be up to 31 characters. So that is sufficient, more than enough. And we discuss some valid identifiers and also invalid identifiers. So we see this one, average underscore marks. This one is a valid identifier because it consists of lowercase alphabets as well as uppercase alphabets as well as special symbol underscore, and also starting with the capital A. So that is uppercase alphabet. And second one, underscore bill 123, that is also a valid identifier because it is beginning with the underscore, that is allowed. And third one, item underscore code underscore 567, that is also a valid identifier. It is following all the rules. And coming to invalid identifiers, AVG space marks, this is an invalid identifier because we have used space here. There is a space between AVG and marks. So space is not allowed. No special symbol is allowed except underscore. So that's why it is an invalid identifier. And second one, 29 underscore bill 123. This is invalid identifier because it is beginning with a digit. As per the rule, an identifier should not begin with a digit. It should begin with either alphabet or it should begin with a underscore. And third one, item underscore code at the rate 567. This is also invalid. Why? Because at the rate symbol is used here. So as we said earlier, no special symbol is used except underscore. We see some examples here. We try to identify what are those identifiers in these examples. Now I have taken different programming elements, such as in the first case I have declared integer age. Age is a variable. Second one, int marks of 60. Okay, age is the variable name. So that's why it comes under identifier category. Why? Because age is the name of the variable. Any name comes under identifier category. Second one, integer marks of 60. So I have declared an integer array. That array name is marks, which contains marks of, let us say, 60 students. Now as marks is the name here, marks comes under identifier category. And in the third case, I have taken a function. That function name is print, which is displaying some hello message. Now here print is the identifier because it is the name of the function. And in the fourth case, I have declared a structure with the name student. Here name of the structure is student. So student comes under identifier. And in the last case, a union is declared whose name is employee underscore data. As employee underscore data is the name of the union, it becomes an identifier. So this is an example of identifier. What we have learnt in this video, we have identified another token category, identifier. We have discussed what is an identifier. An identifier means a name assigned to any programming element in C language, and also we have discussed different rules for framing an identifier, and also we have identified valid identifiers and also invalid identifiers, and in the last case we have identified some of the identifiers in the given examples.